Hello, hello, hello again, everybody. It's your boy, and we're back again with some Xenoverse. Now, as fun as it's been to get this far, things only get more challenging from here. Especially for me, who is a little bit dense. If memory serves, we have to go and talk to the gym leader up here, but my party is pretty decent leveled. It's not incredibly leveled, but it's decently leveled, which is better than nothing. It's the best I can hope for right now. So we are going with this team, and let's see what the gym leader has to say. There you are, Grenda. I wanted you to come here, away from the soldiers, to talk freely about today's events. I know for a fact you're aware of the existence of the Xenoverse and that the Gengars coming from there. Aster really hit the nail on the head when he hired a talented trainer like you. But I still need your help, Grenda. You see, the X-Pokémon have not only caused troubles in the city, famous for its miraculous springs, but also in the Sunflare Canyon, a vital step in the water and trade outside of this oasis. Apparently, in the last few days, the fury of an X-Specimen has struck right in the canyon, blocking the way to both visitors and locals. Even I couldn't counter it. When it seemed on the brink of defeat, that creature reborn to new life. That is why I'm asking you for help. The trade of this miracle water cannot stop. The welfare of this region is on the balance. So, are you in? Abso-fucking-lutely. You really have a good heart. Despite your courage, I feel that no Pokemon is still too strong for your current level, but don't panic. Abraham, my grandfather and cardinal of the regional, will help you tap into your potential if you join him in Fort Belt Town. He is also an old friend of your father's, besides being one of the most skillful trainers in Eldu, you know? But Gramps is a true hermit. The only way to get him into conversation is provide him with a miracle water. Hey, take this. Are we not fighting the gym leader then? That's a bit large for a container, wouldn't you say? Well, Gramps is kind of, outsized. I told you everything you needed. This journey will help you figure out the real operation of what you are wearing on your ear. The oldie has a thorough history of Eldu, and I'm sure he will find answers to all your questions. Foolish me, I did not tell you how to get to Fort Belt, so go to the gravity tunnel and head north. There you'll find a huge boulder blocking your way, but don't beat yourself up. Insert this Herculean H inside your Pokédex, and a hollow Hercules will move it for you. Ha! Now go and come back victorious, Grenda. Muscles, man. The muscles. But yeah, if we're... That leaves me in a bit of a pickle, personally. I should definitely swap around my team before going. I'll box my level 30s, because I'm wanting them for the gym. Let's bring out my little punching bag. Oh, and I also caught a few new Pokemon for the team, including a Dratini and a Feebas. So that's fun. Who else was I going to grab? Actually, better question is, who else should I grab? You know what? Grim, bring it. Oh, they're still KO'd. Alright. One sec. Un momento, por favor. Thank you. Let's check my Pokeballs. Probably don't have a whole lot of money. No regular Pokeballs. No. Apparently no Great Balls. Put myself 40 Ultra Balls. That'll do. Alright, so let's go to that tunnel. Actually, I probably should have checked to see if I had anything to sell. Actually, better question is, did I'd probably deposited my items for more money, huh? Hold on. Yeah, that's not... So did all these... Hold on. Lucky egg. Ah, Robert has my luck and sense. Alright, good. That'll help a little bit with the money. Luck and sense, for those of you who do not know, is more intended to be a breeding item for Chansey. So that it can breed Pokemon with itself or another to give you a Happiny. But its secondary effect, should it be used during battle, will allow you to pick up more money from both payday and from winning battles. If I had a Meowth, that would be a perfect way to get more money. As payday increases the amount of money you get via damage... No. Via the level. Let's get this Diglett out of the way as quickly as possible. Oh, you missed! Come on, Lancelot. Actually, he's getting lower. But it still lands the body slam. Let's go, Lancelot. Attaboy. And I picked up a soft sand, which is always nice. Yes, I would love to use a Herculean. Such a weird looking Pokemon. A hard stone. That was not worth the effort. I'll just push through this cave at my own pace and cut forwards to when I find what rock I'm supposed to be pushing. See you then. Alright, I think this is the... Oh yeah, it's definitely the rock. Up, and there is someone to battle. So let's give the luck and sense to your boy here. Because he is going to be the one doing the priority of entering fights. So I might as well make sure I get as much money as I possibly can. Black Belt Karua! Alright. There is no way that's the actual level that you get one of these. It doesn't look too horrible. But this Pokemon will take neutral damage from both fighting and bug-type moves. Well, negative damage, not neutral. Unless it's Seismic Toss, alright. Gabber, I'm leaving this one to you because he is using too much damage. Leech Seed, because why not? Funnies. Shadow Sneak. Let's finish him off this way. It feels like bullying to use a Ghost type on a Pokemon that only knows moves that don't affect Ghost types or aren't very strong. Robert grew to level 26, which is good. And that's a great boost of money. I'd say this is the way to go. Oh, what the... Yeah, that's true. I'm here to expand my bug collection. Let's see what you got, kid. Ha! Bug Catcher Danny, send out Punch Bug. I also have a Punch Bug. Shinji, you take care of this quick. I always forget, punch bugs are a little bit more tanky than you'd expect. Dragon Endurance. Hold on, what's this move? The user creates a shield that weakens the moves of electric, fire, grass, and water type Pokemon for 5 turns. Honestly, that'd be awesome, but I don't think I'll need it. I don't think. Ooh, just as I was feeling, there's an item over here, and it's a Fluffy Tail. Oh boy, I should have turned off my notifications. Give me 1 sec to do all that. Alright, and we are back. Let's get going. Actually, what's this way? Is there anything? Not even a hidden item? Darn. Yes, I wish to fight you. I will bloom the flower of victory. Let's see if you can. You're challenged by Hippie Elizabeth. Manticure. Alright. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect anything, so that doesn't count. A Steel-type move will take this thing down in a jiffy. Aren't I smart for bringing over a Steel-type? Oh, a Dratini. Yep, Shinji's the only one for that, so go back out there, Shinji. But yeah, to talk about last episode a quick sec, I was rather surprised that it was a Psychic and Dragon-type Gengar. That was not something I expected. Oh, and we completed the Gym Leader Challenge. Nah, let's not use another repel for now. So much ways to go on this route, but I know full well we gotta battle as many Pokemon as we can. Because we're gonna need levels, and we're gonna need money. Because we gotta be in the money, in the money. Oh. Moonblast. Oh, I forgot. I forgot you could learn that. I'm gonna be real. Moonblast, huh? So here's the moves you don't expect. Right, Pitaya berry. I forget what those berries do, but that's nice. Yeah, I kind of figured. Let's use on you. Really ought to be a bit careful on my revival and healing items, because I just realized how overall low I am on those. It's a good thing I'm grinding out money. You're challenged by Ranger Sophie. Does me? Does who? Does you? Does me? Wonder what type this is. I have no idea, genuinely. Okay, it's not a ghost type, or rock type, or steel type. How dare you! It's not normal. It's not anything weak to fighting, so there's that. Yeah, I'm not sending out anything weak to fire. That would be a little dumb of me. Potentially, that could be a ground type. Alright. Found a dragon gem. Ooh. Dragon type gem. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, it's a Pokemon den, huh? Haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. Alright. Ooh, alright. This one. This is one incredible puzzle. Uh-oh. That's not the way to go. Okay, nothing else over this way, and not really any other way to go, so let's try this again. We have the correct path to take, at least. Alright. Oh no, this was not the correct path to go. Alright, let's take another chance. Is it one of the other routes? Alright, so I'm not even sure. Why not? Choose this one. I guess I guess that's supposed to be the correct way, so I need to somehow figure out how to get over there. I was probably really close. So take this one. And this one. And this one. And this. Then here. Where does this go? Right to the item! The drill update. Pokemon Den completed. Drill update, huh? Let's see what this item is. It's probably for here. An update containing Rhydon's data. It makes the Pokemon evolve via Pokemon transfer. Alright. What's this way? It's probably just the drop down, right? Oh, I see a head! Oh, I can catch Strudigans here. Okay, could not escape. Got away safely, alright. Hey man, I want to fight you. I'm studying the Pokemon who inhabited the Pokemon. They inhabited the volcano air. Yeah. He is a student. Okay, so now it is me, so it was a bad choice to use Arm Thrust. Alright, good job me. Leech Seed. Hypnosis. Okay, that one missed? Wow. Critical hit! Oh dear. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. Nice! Landed the Hypnosis a second time. Now send back out Lancelot. Nice. An old man sitting there, meaning there's probably another battle. A Numel. Fire and Ground type. Evolves into Camera Up, which has the potential to Mega Evolve. Not sure if Mega Evolution's a thing here, though. Ain't no way it's a thing here. Oh boy. I guess he doesn't want to fight. But I will take Dragon Claw. That is a great TM to know. The only thing you can hear around here is the Dargan roaring. There must be a den somewhere near. Yeah, I already found the den. Oh, here's where the dust me's are. We can hopefully now figure out what their type is. Or not. Okay, they're very physically weak. And I picked up a heart scale. Wait. Oh no, I still have it. Alright, good. So I just noticed now it used Covet, so I'm glad I didn't lose my item. Alright, so here, I guess it is. Fort Belt Town. What are you doing here? I couldn't help but noticing here in Eldu. Geodude are different from what I was used to. I'm Hiker Egg used to use indirect type Pokemon, so what about training your Geodude for my Alolan Geodude? I don't have a Geodude. At least I don't think I have a Geodude. Especially not one on me. Path of that volcano is still too harsh for you, kid. Bruh. Anything hiding in these rocks? No, it does not look like it. Darn. I'm glad I can trade for an Alolan Geodude over here. Something good to keep in mind. This rock appears breakable. Oh. Shuckle! I could definitely catch Shuckle, but for what? I'm not sure. You don't really need a Shuckle because it has the highest defense out of any Pokemon out there, both with 250 in special and physical defense, but it only has like 5 attack and even sadder amount of HP. So it can't really use its stats all that well. Which sucks, because otherwise it's a really cool Pokemon. Still nothing in those rocks. Fort Belt Town. Poké Center. Yes, thank you. Alright. Team healed. What is good? Take a revive. Take some super potions. Some hyper potions. Everything else I should be good on. Except for, I guess, those repels. And let's go ahead and check to see if I have anything that I would need to sell. Sell a Heartstone. Sell a couple of King's Rock, even though they're basically not worth a whole lot. Sell a Soft Sand. And honestly, I never use the gems. They're one-use items, so it's not really worth my time to use one. And the Fluffy Tail is useless to me. Yeah, I'd say everything else here is useful in some capacity, so I'll keep what I got. What are you? What you doing? A Pepecuno? No. Well, there you have it. Idol of fire, grass, and water, huh? We'll go on route Ooh, you can catch Littens here. Alright, so I guess that'll be something to go for. Compressed update. What is this? I wonder which Pokemon it was. Alright. Let's see what the update I just got was. Compressed update. Update involving containing Boldor. So I could get a Gigalith. That's good. Alright, that's cool. Flame Orb! That could be used for any Guts Pokemon. If I wanted. And I just saw a pot. Nothing here, there's nothing here. Alright. Let's check this house. Item, Super Repel. Nice. I know, this might sound rare to you, but I'm a concerning collector of cans. If you have some rare cans with you, I'd love to... Alright, so I can sell cans to this guy. I have no idea what I'd do with the cans. Alright, those are loader guns and those who dig. With this, you'll be the one digging. Alright, that's actually good. Alright. Honestly, smart play. Move Tutor's house, so I'm guessing he gives Draco Meteor. Alright. Dragon-type Pokemon are the most fearsome, but they blindly follow Cardinal's orders. Alright. Hey, can I, Oh! The Queen has promptly informed me of your arrival, trainer. Anyways, I'm sorry to say the Cardinal's on the top of Mount Starburst at the moment. Extraordinary! The Queen granted me the honor to give you the permission to reach him, but on one condition. You must first defeat me in battle, and only then will you be allowed to reach the Cardinal. So do you agree on those terms? Absolutely. I won't you. It won't be easy. I don't care how bad you warn me. Bring it! Challenged by the Soldier Redness. Steelix! Rather funny you chose Steelix. Oh, and even worse for me. Sand Tomb will deal chip damage. Stealth Rock as well, making it harder for me to swap out. I hit all 5 arm thrusts? So that's a rarity. Not only that, Sand Tomb prevents me from switching anyways, so Stealth Rocks there was kind of useless. Double crit. Nice. Whoa, I'm the best soldier in Ishtar City's army! Clearly not the best. Queen was right about you. As we accorded, now you may go to the top of Mount Starburst and reach Cardinal Abraham. Good luck. I will quickly heal up though first, because I want to make sure I'm in tip-top shape. And let's just do one last item check. Just make sure we have like 20 in all items. And you know what? 10 full heals will do the trick. And now off we go! Time to figure out how to get to the guy we need to get to. This rock appears to be breakable. Would you like to break it? Yes! Surprised there's no encounters in that route, but okay. Alright, now we can push forwards. Not gonna stop us this time, old man? Tradition says certain individuals are destined to challenge the volcano alongside certain Pokemon. Luckily, you bear one of those. Okay. Hey, buddy! I really hope you do not try to challenge me to a battle. Look who's here. Grenda, what are you doing here of all places? Are you looking for Cardinal Abram? If I'm not mistaken, he usually trains on top of this mountain. What am I doing, you say? Well, when science calls, the scientist answers. Mount Cerberus is crawling with strong and aggressive fire-type Pokemon. However, it seems Turtonator are anything but violent. Actually, they strive to help trainers who intend to cross the volcano. You see, to reach the top, it is necessary to cross over several lava pools. That's where Turtonator comes in. Hop in their shells to go beyond the lava-full areas and continue your climb. Oh, and for the record, once you set foot on Mount Cerberus, there's no way to escape. Neither escape routes, ropes, nor other items, so be careful. It's nice meeting you. Bye-bye. Alright, so going in is just determination after determination. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't this... I think it is. This is where I can find Riolu. I better take care. Because if I am right, and this is where I can find a Riolu, that's awesome. Coughing! I do not care to fight you. Never mind, catch you. Whew! It's roasted in here! Let's see what you got, Mr. Backpacker. Charmeleon. I am definitely swapping off Lancelot. Ooh, paralysis. That's not fun. Muddy water should do the trick, though. Yep. Robert grew a level and wants to learn Confuse Ray, but we will not learn that because that's a low accuracy move. I mean, that's not the only reason, but that's the biggest reason. Torkoal's Drought. I mean, Fire-type moves will do increased damage, but I mean, I'm still like double resisting. Smokescreen, oh boy. And critical hit. Louise grew to 50, or not 50, 32. That's good to know. Vulpix! I could catch one of these. I'm not sure when I'll have a use for it, but I could catch one. Body Slam, might as well give it a shot. Might KO it though. Yep. Yep, that's sad. I'm starting to think this wasn't the best fishing spot. But I'm willing to bet you it was a bad idea for you to come here, man. But he has a Turtonator, so that's honestly a smart pick. Did not mean to go back in my team. Dragon Breath. Fun fact, Turtonator has the only reactionary Protect move. Where instead of Protect, it's more like a counter. Shell Trap is a move that makes the Turtonator take reduced damage while still taking all types of damage. But it also makes it so that any Pokemon that attacks it will activate its move, Shell Trap, and cause it to blow up in your face. I got a max revive. Nice. That makes 3 back survival items that I have in my inventory. Chubby Bernie. I'm not sure what this Pokemon is at all, but I will try to catch it. Dragon Breath. Okay, and it's stockpiled, which is good. I want to figure out what this is. It doesn't affect... So this thing is a fairy type. Alright. Robert, I need you out front and center. Lowers its defensive stats, but it's supposed to heal itself, and it didn't. Oh. Well, at least now it's a low enough level that I can catch it, no problem. Let's see. Pokeball, go. Good. It is indeed a fire fairy type. Its pelt contains a sugary, high-calorie substance. It peacefully basks in the sunlight, ignoring Birigiri's bites. Alright, let's give you a nickname. Chubby. I mean, it's not very creative, but... I mean, come on. What else are you gonna name it? Numel. Another Vulpix. And let's just catch this as is, because that's the most damage I can deal right now. Alright, and it caught. Instantly and interestingly. Vulpix's data was added to the Pokedex. At the time of its birth, it only has one tail. Vina. Another Vulpix. This time it's a male, surprisingly. Confuse Ray, that's not fun. Damn, these guys just don't want me to leave. I'd be better off popping a repel. Or just swapping over to somebody and healing when need be. We do with what we can. Hiker Timothy. Chubby Bernie. Swapping over to my water type. Swapping over to my water type. Bubble Beam. Might as well try whatever I can. Didn't exactly deal a whole lot of damage, even though it was a stockpiled effect. Weird. I did not pay attention to what it was going to send out, so I'll just send back out Lancelot. Nose Pass! Alright. It's way better than I thought it was going to end up being. Lancelot flinched. Oh boy. Spark. Alright. Rock Blast, that's not great. I mean, we're kind of just hitting each other with multiple hit moves. That's all we're doing right now. And ta-da! Robert grew to level 30, which is nice. Flaffy is now evolving into Amphardos. Alright. Vulpix, hello. Sprite, oh boy. There we go. Alright. Another battle. Ranger Christie sent out Ninetales. Oh boy. Immediately swapping to Shinji because there's nobody else on my team that can tank a good flamethrower from this thing. Trapped in the vortex, and I'll be taking a little bit of chip damage. But I think... I think I'll just use one of these. Heal up. And honestly, since I kind of want to be rid of the paralysis already... Ooh, I only have I only have like 2 cherry berries. It's not great. How many... Oh, and I only have... you know what? Yep, cherry berry. And... oh! Double miss from both of us. Confuse Ray on top of that. That's not going to be terrible considering my defenses are high and my physical attack is low, but... yeah, that's for the best. Alright. Definitely going to have to be exploring more of this place. But I'd say that's probably my exit. Which means now it's time to start catching some more Pokemon. On top of a mountain. Oh... That's a dead Lancelot, because I have nothing that can hit this thing strong enough. Or maybe I do. Yeah, I did forget how powerful Lancelot is. Shut it. Shut it! Alright, since Lancelot's just that good, I'll body slam this one. And it lived? Oh. Well, that's a bit worrisome. But it just used stockpile, so I have another turn. Boom. And just like that. Lancelot is now 37. Crush Claw. That does 75 base power, but... honestly, it's better to keep Rapid Spin. Oh, an item. An Ice Stone. This has to be where I'll find Riolu's. Snowy areas are always where you end up finding something like a Riolu. The annoying part will be trying to catch one here, though. Okay. That's the person that's going to be a fighter. Bergmite. Hello again, little buddy. Bergmite uses Protect. And yeah, this would probably be a great place overall to just grind up levels on stuff. Because there are some Pokemon that I do think I need to level up further. Razor Claw, nice! No idea where this goes, but it's probably not somewhere a special electric type could get in there. I don't have anything like that. Geodude, hello. Teddiursa. I've never had any direct, like, feelings towards Teddiursa, to be honest. No, nothing good, nothing bad, just no direct feelings. Actually, now that I have an Ice Stone, I think I can technically evolve my own Hikalu. If I really want to. Not even 100% sure it is an Ice Stone that I'd need, but I mean, come on. It's an Ice Stone. I know you're a fighter. I know that guy's fighting. I need to check this grass for anything good. In fact, just give me a minute, because I need to triple check something. Alright, I double checked some things, and it's a 5% spawn alongside a Pokemon I've never seen before, but I honestly kind of want to know what it is. And it's Reindeer. Oh boy. Which part of the table is this? Is it like day to midday cycle that thing spawns? Alright, so I found out Riolu does spawn here, but there's also another 5% spawn I've never seen before, which is interesting. There's also a 50% spawn for Reindeer. Riolu! Let's fucking go! Sadly, with the hail here, it's going to make things a little bit difficult. But I think I have an idea on how I can catch it more easily. Thankfully, with Gabber around, I can Hypnosis it. Well, potentially. I'm definitely going to catch a couple Riolu because I want one specifically with the Inner Focus ability. Inner Focus prevents flinching, and while Steadfast is great if you've already been flinched, a little bit of extra speed doesn't help much. Especially if said flinching attack causes you to not only lose a Focus Sash, but just makes things worse. Oh, I already have it put to sleep. That was dumb of me. I wasted one. Okay, let's try to catch it now. Nice! Just one Riolu down. Emanation Pokemon has a particular power of being able to see emotions such as joy and rage in the form of waves. Let's check its info. Inner Focus. Oh, and that's a great physical attack. Ooh, I really like my guys to be physical attackers. I guess I kind of don't have to. I'm gonna have to send him to a PC, sadly. But that means that I'm going to go probably straight to that PC and swap around my team. So, be right back in a sec. Okay, I almost missed out on recording this, but yay! Lancelot is now evolved. I evolved fighting this guy, unfortunately. But it gave me rare candy, so I'm good with that. Alright, and we are back, and I decided to change around the team a little bit since we do now have our Riolu. I went and grabbed Sister Min, gave her the lucky egg. I also went and bought a Soothe Bell to put on Luis. And I grabbed Chippy and Demomon, because why not? Also, because I think, if I'm correct, we can use this Ice Stone that we found to evolve Chippy. And I have to see what this looks like. Ooh! Alright, that is honestly incredible. Let's see what Chippy's stats are now. Still a normal ice type. But very bulky. Ooh. Boost evasion in a hailstorm. Looks like that's an all-rounder. So yeah, that's awesome. And I also fought a few more trainers, including the Merchant, which is why Lancelot is no longer in my party, because he finally evolved. Yeah, I definitely want to eventually try to encounter that Pokemon I didn't see before. That will take a while, so let's fight this guy. You're challenged by Snooper Owen. Whoa, that's the Pokemon, isn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna take this and just swap around. I'm gonna take this chance to swap around. Because this looks like it's a Fire Ice type to me. So I'm gonna test that theory. Bubble Beam. Swagger, that's not great for me. It is fire! Considering it wasn't getting hurt by the hail, it is indeed a Fire Ice type. That's actually kind of awesome. Meaning it benefits from both sunny day and hail. That is actually kind of cool. Maybe I'll catch that. Maybe I'll catch that eventually. We've got more mountain to plow through, so let's get to plowing through it. Maui. Let's see what you got, Maui. Kung Fu. Let's make sure he has no berries on him. Alright, he does not. Yeah, we are getting beaten up pretty bad, so let's just swap over to something else. Disarming voice, because why not? Knockoff. Ooh. Oh, and it knocked off my lucky egg. Oh well. And I think I will be able to survive one more knockoff, even if it's a high roll. Ooh, and we did not KO it. Chippy, let's see your new form! Ice Shard. And this fight is finished. Nasty plot. Nah. Yeah, everything else seems to be on decent HP. So we'll just keep going. Okay, there's a Turtonator to climb over the back of there. Okay, that Geodude held on with Sturdy, so that's... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. You know what? Let's catch this one. Since we don't have one, and there's a trade for an Alolan Geodude, let's catch it. Alright. No, let's just send it to PC. I also caught a few new Pokemon, including a Coffin I didn't nickname, and another Pokemon I did, which was a Houndour. I also came across two Torkoal that had the ability Drought, which would have been great. Nice, Fire Blast. Let's go. It's not the most accurate move, but Fire Blast is pretty useful, I'd say. What the? Probably a special Fire-type Pokemon could melt the ice. I don't have any special Fire types, so... Yeah, that's... As much as that sucks, just keep going. Found a full heal. Okay, I don't think I should go there just yet. Oh, it's a free service now? Alright. Let's heal everybody up. Let's see what's over this way. Let's first reach the Cardinal. Alright. That sucks. Actually, I wonder what will happen. I should probably save just in case. Huh. Alright. This the guy? Leave, I'm meditating. Well, alright, damn. Actually, yeah. I probably shouldn't leave him be, but for now, I will take a quick break to quickly level up my guys a little bit more. Because I want more evolutions, and I'm going to probably need it, because that guy looks like a Dragon-type user. Alright, we are back, and my team is a little bit more leveled, and also Luis finally evolved. So yeah, this will be interesting.
I told you to leave! Me and my Scaleon are in the midst of our training! New far, you said? It's quite tough when you managed to make it here only to deliver me this water. I reckon it was hard. Let me give you and your Pokemon some. It'll give your strength back.
I already healed up, but thank you.
Bless me, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Abraham. Among the 4 Cardinals of Eldu, I am the one who protects the ground you're walking on. Now starboard's the heartbeat of our region, and without proper balance, it risks destroying our own ecosystem. I'm here to ward it off, and at the same time I take the opportunity to forge my spirit. Do you see that, Scaleon? Someone came here for a visit.
Alright, I guess catching an Eevee wouldn't be too bad.
Then tell me, young friend, do you want to listen to the old legends? You see, I know them all inside out. Whoever believes I'm more than 500 years old is not that far from the truth. But if my guess serves, that's not what you're here for, am I right? You know, you remind me of a person. Of course, you must be Versal's child. You are two of a kind. Your father was a great man and real asset to our region. The terrible news of his disappearance was quite a shock for all of us. Oh, forgive my rude demeanor. What did you say your name was? Rendar. I assume you came here seeking answers, don't you, kid? Well then, I'll teach you everything I know about it, but stay strong, because this story doesn't end well. You should know that your father has always been fascinated with science and its progress. That's why he decided, along with his best friend Victor, to set up a laboratory in Hardwaff City with the purpose of making it the biggest one in the region. Victor wasn't a skillful trainer, but made for it with his first-class mind. In other words, he was a perfect partner for your father. Step by step, the lad's staff enriched with new co-workers because well-known over Eldu. Among them was the renowned Aster, a kid about your age back then, who was considered an excellent and particularly bright assistant. In short, your father was doing his dream job along with his friends and a splendid family. But then the unthinkable. What you're wearing in your ears is the Earth Core, isn't it? Therefore, I shall say you're aware of the recent attacks by X-Pokémon. They become commonplace nowadays, but their discovery is not a recent thing. Your father and Victor discovered them. Creatures from a mysterious universe. The human mind could finally go further. Verso believed that these specimens had been bred as normal Pokémon. But Victor had completely opposite ideals. Since then, their paths diverged, and the passion burning in the laboratory wound down. Invested in his ideas, Victor resigned and promised he would have found a solution to the problem. Using the funds acquired in his studies, he set up his own personal organization with the sole purpose of sealing the X-Pokémon forever. As you might have guessed, Victor is the brains behind Team Dimension. Kid, it is very probable that he's the one who's made your father Versal disappear, so that he could have no opponents. But unfortunately for him, his love has been inherited by the new generation led by Aster. Trust me, Team Dimension couldn't have made a worse enemy. Now, I ask you to come with me, Grindar. I've got something to show you. Here, kid, follow me.
I mean, okay. All this talking was for nothing. Or at least it feels that way. Is it up here? Most likely. Some rocks to smash, if I wanted to smash rocks. Oh, alright. I'm going to save again just in case. 69. Nice.
We're heading for the Zenith Cave, one of the 4 Xeno gates of the region. The access is permitted only by those who have obtained Luxfion's blessing. But let's not argue semantics, I'll explain everything later. The plan of Team Dimension is merely the first domino. The whole planet is in extreme danger. But to fully comprehend these words of mine, it is necessary for you to learn about this ancient legend.
Billion years ago, the universe was ruled by a majestic and powerful Pokemon, Vacuum. Its size was comparable to a planet, its body burning like a star. Just like every creature, Vacuum was torn deep down by diametrically opposed intentions. The light, a symbol of peace and evolution, and the darkness, bearer of terror and annihilation. Despite its tremendous power, the primeval creature was still subject to the error of time, and therefore doomed to age and become weaker and weaker. Meanwhile, the dark energy within the creature, willing to leave that dying shell, start rebelling with the purpose of establishing its own separated identity. And thus, the darkness Pokemon busted out of its prison, causing the death of the Pokemon itself. A large-scale deflagration was triggered and unleashed life throughout our universe. Galaxies, stars, and planets were generated. The Earth formed, ruled half by the light-beating Luxflon, who incarnated the following explosion, and half by the Dark Lord Dragalisk. To maintain the balance between them, there are 3 elemental guardians, parts of Vacuum, who too, the starter Pokémon. Shylon, Trishout, and Shulong. So called because they were forerunners of life. But Dragalisk was convinced that life wasn't necessary and banished them from its territory. Therefore, they found refuge in Luxfleon's domain. Thanks to them, the hemisphere under the rule of the light being grew prosperous and florid. On the other hand, the one of the Dark Lords rotted and remained at a primordial inhospitable stage. Whereupon later, envious of its brother's work, decided it makes its move, and wanted to steal some of the energy Luxfleon used to make Earth flourish so rapidly. Thanks to the intervention of both Luxfleon and the starter Pokemon, the attack turned into a defeat. However, Dracula was able to take over a tiny amount of energy, using it to create soldiers under its own will. The X Pokemon! Along with its new army, the Dark One attempted another stampede, but it failed again. Then, according to the legend, the Light Being, horrified by this greed for power, broke into its energy reserves to turn away indefinitely its evil twin. In doing so, Draculus was confined into another dimension, the Xenoverse. Under the domain of light, the Earth attained its fullest development. However, the Dark Lord never got over the defeat and tried several more times over the millennia to wreak havoc on its original planet by tearing fault lines in space-time. But if Teen Dimension were to break into Xenoverse, darkness would fall on our lives. The rifts already located all over the region would give Draculus its chance of revenge. It could finally be able to take over everything now that Luxfleon has developed until now. But there's a way to avert this threat. The starter Pokemon are the harmony that keeps this world alive, and you, Grendar, bear one of them. You are the expected one, whose duty is to prevent its destruction. The region, no, Earth needs you! You're still missing something to do this, though. I took you here to ensure you obtain the power that goes far beyond the one you currently possess. I'm talking about Xenoversal evolution. Thanks to that, you will be able to unlock the full potential of your Pokemon. In order to be given this power, however, you have to cross the limits of man. Grendar, you see that enormous cascade over there? That's not water flowing, it's terrestrial energy. It's Luxflon itself trying to patch the rifts between this world and the other. Only those who possess the Earth Core can therefore walk through the Xenogate behind it. But to do that, you must be filled with a certain amount of grudge. That's why I don't know what you're going to face in there, or even give you any help. Remember though, without good, there is no evil, and vice versa. This is the key to harness blue energy. Enough with the lollygagging now, it's time to act. Come what may, always trust your ability in your Pokemons. Delve in there and come back victorious with an incredible new power. O Light Being, to you is my prayer. Grant your apostle the chance to face this trial. Now, go, Grendar. A weird energy spreads throughout the cascade. The Xenogate sucks you towards it! Finally! You can't even imagine how long I've been waiting for this moment. It could seem strange, but I don't need introductions because I am you. That's right! I'm your altar, your nemesis born and raised in this dark, gloomy world. I have no family, no friends, nothing like that. I've watched you every single day of your life. You're all I've ever wanted. I hate you with all my will! But the time for self-pity is over now. I'll finally have my revenge. By defeating you, I will take your place! You're scared, aren't you? During all these long years, I have thrived on your grudge, growing stronger and stronger. You won't be the one defeating Team Dimension, nor the one saving Dad or anyone else. I will do it, and so I'll finally achieve the glory I deserve. Come out, Shulong! Sure. See, Grendar, this Shulong is just like me. It grew up in this cruel, primitive mood, not like your stupid Pokémon. You better watch out, this place is gonna be your grave. I challenge you! Okay, water pulsed me, that's not great. So, no, it's a very powerful water type move, so it's definitely water type. But how strong is it? I'm wondering. Can I take it out with a single leaf blade? No. Ooh. Alright. And down you go. The foe's Shulong has fainted. Why? Why? Reflected in the mirror. I can't believe it. I lost. I really lost. How can you be so good? Why do you have everything while I have nothing? I am the reflection of your grudge, your negative ego. You should be afraid of me! Sorry, dude, I'm not afraid. You're me and I'm you. Why are you still standing here without finishing me? You keep staying with me despite all this. This makes me happy. Yeah, because this is how my new life begins. From now on, I'll follow you like a shadow, and when your hatred will overwhelm you, I will come out and take it all, Grendar.
Grendar, can you hear me? You have to come back. The gate's closing.
Xenoverse core. Alright. The negative projection of your Pokemon turned into a ring. It's the Xenoversal ring! I have obtained the Xenoversal ring. Okay, so this could be a bit worrying because I remember this part with Tri-Shout. I see you managed to get the Xenoverse core. Why don't you try that new power right now? Go on, give the ring to your starter Pokemon. So already holding a Terrestrial ring. Would you like to switch? Xenoversal ring. Shinji changed forms. Yeah, that's a cool looking form. It is definitely far more physically and special defensively bulky. Its special attack is definitely pretty weak, but honestly, perfect. Look, your Pokemon has changed form. Hey, buddy, you do. Shoo! So this is the essence of the Xenoversal core. Your Pokemon has a whole different look, more savage and more animal, just like the Xenoverse, which knows no development. Bravo, Grendar! You've been able to bridle your hatred and become stronger.
Go on, take your Pokemon. We're going back to Fort Belt now.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? Fucking re-energy right there.
What the heck is happening? Doesn't seem to be able to control the blue energy. Grandma, take your Pokemon back to its basic form. Shoo! Where did it go? This situation is critical, Grandma. Your Pokemon has run away, but it couldn't have gone far. I'm sure it's still wandering around the volcano. There's no time to waste. I'm going to the top.
Now, I believe I'm currently down a party member, which is not great. But I should have enough Pokemon to replace, or at least temporarily replace. Yes, I need to turn you on. Oh, you only heal. Alright. Flint can stay at the back. Because we going straight to the top and trying to solve this mess.
Grandma, this way! Skeleon has been right on its tail. Your Pokemon can't escape now. But now it's your duty to appraise its rage. You're the only one who can do it.
Someone's in trouble here, huh? I'll definitely say so. Gengar!
Your next Pokemon.
Looks like I'm famous among these old foggies, too. But I'm not here for any Myers. Gengar! I got a bone to pick with this brat right here. Shulong is a valid member of the Xenoverse army now, and through it I'll get my revenge. They say it's sweetest when it's served up cold, but who cares? Take it down!
The situation is worse than expected. Skeleon, go over there and help Grandar.
Shoop! Hop up, bop. Let's use Sunny Day to make sure that any water type moves do not do too great. Critical hit! Yeah! Oh yeah, this is it's definitely gonna be hard. Scaleon, you know what? If Scaleon's here to help, I'm more than willing to ask for it. Dragon Dance to raise up that attack and speed a little bit. Oh, jeez. Alright. Sister Min, give it a shot. You know what? Curse. If we manage to survive, yes. Perfect. Sister Min did her job. I may as well see if I need to recapture it. Alright, you cannot use a Pokeball to capture this Pokemon. Icicle Crash. Crunch. Alright, Chippy, you did great. Coming back in style. Alright, Shulong. Glad to know you're kind of enemies.
No! 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 And again! No! How can you always come out right? Shulong, destroy this nobody in the name of our Lord! Shoo! Shoo! How dare you turn your back on me and join these miserable beings! We're superior! Ugh! He is too strong for me right now. I wouldn't get out of it easily. Bah! Whatever! These rules will deal with the master, and then it will be the end for them! And you, little brat, just know that someday I'll get revenge with my own hands! But until that day comes, adieu! Ganga!
Brenda, try to appease your Pokemon's mind now.
Shoo!
Fortunately, everything turned out well in the end. Friendship between fellow creatures overwhelms every spell, am I right, Scaleon?
Scare!
Now you have that power in your hands. Try to limit the excesses. As you have seen, it's a power which its foundation is in hatred. So when mishandled, it could lead to severe consequences. I urge you to use it well. It has been a real pleasure knowing you, Brenda. It has been years since I last had a chance to meet a valiant trainer like you. With that power, you'll finally level the playing field with Victor and his team Dimension. Just remember that the almighty Luxfleon watches over your path and protects you. Oh, I almost forgot. Now that you've resolved the issue, I'm sure that Nufar is ready to challenge you in her gym. But watch out. She could not be as large and muscular as her grand dimension. She sure doesn't mess around. Wah ha ha! Wah ha ha! I want you to take this little present from me, too. Icarium H. This is the mineral of Icarium H. Use that contraption created by Aster. You can evoke my Skeleton to plow the skies above Ildu and go back to places you've already visited. Why don't you give it a try? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the gym leader now. Holy cow, we can go basically anywhere. There's a lot of places we can go now. We're only missing everything over here and everything down over here. We can even fly all the way back to the ranch. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for this episode. That was intense. Yeah. That was intense. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It honestly feels good to get back into this, and seeing a new terrestrial form is kind of cool. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys all out next time. Bye!